Hey everyone, this is Lonnie, and I'm back with two other episodes of Houseki no Kuni, but before I talk about this and possible spoilers, here's an artist promotion right here. So please be sure to check out the roller coaster for more amazing links. So definitely link below. We also find links to these reaction videos. As I said in the video is that I'm sorry for there was no episode last weekend of Houseki no Kuni or Steins Gate Zero. It was because I was preparing for Christmas, doing Christmas videos and all that stuff, and sadly, Houseki no Kuni and other stuff got to suffer just that weekend. But now we are back, and here with two very different episodes in regards of being very different in many ways. That episode 8 was more, I'm gonna say, emotional, you know, very sad, very depressing in that sense that Antark being kidnapped, being destroyed in front of Foss like that, and Foss that couldn't do anything about it. Foss being stuck and not able to reach and save Antark. And I think that is, I mean, it's explained quite well why Foss have been so traumatized by this. It's very, very reasonable, and in a way actually making them very, very, very humane and very living in that sense. And that is something I find different as well, that now Foss is infused with gold and platinum, aka minerals different from being gems. And I think that is pretty interesting. I guess that is why it's having this different reaction and all of that. And I love I must say, I love the ability Foss have now, you know, manipulating the gold and platinum like that. It is some Gara style going on there. And Gara is one of my favorite narrative characters because I love their, like, yeah, standing there badass and sand, doing whatever you want to do. But in Foss' case, it's gold and platinum like that. And yeah, generally it was very depressive with the entire thing. And then, of course, seeing Sensei, how he takes it, and of course, I mean, it's obviously that he took it very hard as well. And it's really, really tough. I mean, when Antark saw themselves as failing, and Foss lost their arms and all that, and Sensei really cared for Antark and, well, everyone. But it's just, it hurts, man. It hurts in the feels. And then, of course, next episode, episode 9, we really get to see more of Foss changes. The hair, the eyes, and the expression and things like that in general been changing quite a lot. And I think it's pretty interesting to see. And all in all, how Foss adapt to using these new powers and all. But what was probably the favorite thing in this episode was when the other ones were waking up, and everyone became super interested in Foss. Like, oh, how long can you stretch? Let's upgrade. Can I dissect you? And yeah, everything about it was fucking hilarious. I love that. I mean, I don't know why. And now when they have this spring, summer outfit, it really makes me thinking of, you know, high schoolers or something like that. They're like, oh god, it's so cool, something new. And well, in a sense, I guess that do kind of explain it, because as they live and as they are, gems in general change very slowly over a very, very long time. And as Foss explained, is that the change from winter to spring is very sudden, it's very fast compared to how they are. And Foss have changed quite a lot as well, and that is scary. And that is, I mean, humans in general, for many of us, when we go through a lot of changes, either ourselves or in the surrounding, many of us get scared. And because it's so, oh gosh, now it's suddenly a new environment I'm not used to, etc, etc. And I can imagine it's even stronger feeling for, like, Foss and all of that. But I'm also can't help but loving to see all of this, everyone reaction to Foss, and I think it's super fun. Also, I think it's interesting to see them fighting the Lunarian and the Amethyst twins are there. But the thing I also react to is Bort's reaction when they standing there and looking at Foss like sharp eyes. Like, I don't know if it's something. There's one thing I do wonder. There are actually two things I will bring up here that I wonder about. One is that what happened if the alloys taking over completely? If it do that, or for example, since Foss also have these agaf in her legs, what will they do? Will that also? I mean, considering Phospholite is a gemstone, you know, with a personality and memories and all that. How will it happen if they include some other minerals? Will they form their own? Can they be their own character, so to speak? You know, like they do a takeover on Foss and things like that. I don't really know. I'm curious about that, and I don't know. There's something. I mean, obviously, and I feel so bad for Foss and Sinzaba. You know, especially Sinzaba. That was like that was also gut wrench. I mean, Foss had literally two of them that they really tried so hard for. Antark, that was kidnapped, and Sinzaba, that they forgot about now. And that is actually kind of painful to see, and painful for Sinzaba. I mean, it makes me sad. And the other question I do have, which I find kind of weird. Then again, the entire thing is weird, but the Lunarians, you know, when they go in to gather these gems, Phospholite, Diamond, and everyone else, you know, and then they use them for arrows. That they used to shoot them, other of these gemstones. Why did it do that? Honestly, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, it seems like a very long, very just a bother, you know, trying to catch these and then, you know, getting all of whatever. And I'm curious about why they do that. I mean, obviously they can gather them back and they shoot them and whatever. I mean, it makes me very, very curious about this entire thing. And I do hope we get some answers on that. And in general, what the Lunarians are, because they are weird as fuck. But at the same time, they seem somehow... I mean, you know, every fucking Lunarian we've seen pretty much, at least the standard trooper, they look like identical. And then we have the big ones that are a bit weirder, but in general, they all look the same. But I wonder if they have their own individuality, or they are like a high mind, or what. Ah, man, there's so many things I wonder about this, but I really love this show so far. And we have 3 episodes left of this so far. Then there's nothing more at the moment. I do hope we get to see more, because holy crap, this has been a fucking blast. I just really enjoy this. So, but thank you everyone for watching, though. I will be back next weekend with more. So thank you everyone for watching. See you later on. Have a continued super great day.